am, 56 years old, and I'm jobless right now. Currently looking for a job, and
she should be
retiring.
retiring.
I want to tell you, I'm going to start posting my journey of looking for a job at 56, because it ain't freaking easy, you guys. It is not freaking easy. I have applied to probably 30
years. So what that means is that it's the hardest time now for graduates to get a job. It just shows how bad the job market is right now, and I don't think this is going to recover anytime soon. So what I've decided to do is help everyone out who's struggling to get a job. Now, in my link in bio, I offer loads and loads of premium resources. It goes from CV guides to templates to LinkedIn profile guide, even like lists of resources. There's loads of stuff in there that I do normally charge for. However, I've made everything completely for free just to help you guys out, because this is diabolical. So if you go to my link in bio, pick any of the resources that I give. They used to be paid, now they're completely for free. And I'm doing this genuinely because I want to help out, because this is unprecedented. And I've not seen the job market like this ever. And I just hope that you can use those resources just to get that extra push, to get that job, to get some stable income coming in, and give you some more confidence in the job market. Now, what I'd love in return is if you give me a follow and a comment, and then just engage with this post to share it with more people that are struggling to find a job.
I'm literally like in the most rantiest mood ever, so I'm like, let's just make a TikTok about it. So basically, like, I moved to Brighton about a week and a half ago. So far, I love it here, love the vibe, I'm super happy. So obviously, yeah, I'm looking for jobs in between Brighton and Hove, Worthing, up to Crawley, then of course directly in London. So there should be a lot of ops, right?
I didn't expect that.
There's not, because I've been applying to approximately about 30 to 40 jobs a day, so I would say close to 300 jobs I've applied to, not getting anything, or being told, oh, you don't have enough experience in this, or you don't have enough experience in that, or basically the salaries are like a complete joke at this point, because I've even seen some jobs in London that are like, you need 4 to 5 years experience, but the most we can pay you is £28,000 a year, and I'm like, in London, how can you survive £28,000 a year? Like, boggles my mind.
Yep. So
many of those rejections, all of them. I don't think I can physically handle getting another email that says, thank you for your application. However what? Guys, even the jobs that require no experience still rejected me. There's no hope. There's no flipping hope. But yeah, guys, I'm done. I'm wiping my hands of it. I'm leaving it down to God, because I give up until September. I give up in terms of summer jobs. I'm done. I give up. I'm done.
So this is my 8th month of being unemployed. At this point, I don't have any sort of life. I'm not going out. I'm not meeting people. I'm not going out into society and talking to people. I am finding jobs all the time. I'm spending hours upon hours filling in application forms I know won't even be considered because it's just a formality. That is the basis of this country, the fact that the whole job application thing is often a formality, and it's, all the Nepo babies that get the jobs. Sick of the fact that it's a full-time job in itself to try and find a full-time job, and I'm not even getting paid for it. Why is finding a full-time job a full-time job? So many unemployed people in this country who need a job. Are we supposed to get previous experience in the first place if no one will give us a chance? Like, give us a chance.
Seriously, what is the job market right now? I am just laughing at this point. I just had a phone call with a recruiter, and I'm left a bit speechless, to be honest. Bear in mind, this recruiter reached out to me, as they do. I never applied for this job. She saw my experience on LinkedIn and said, do you have time for a phone call tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, sure. She asks me to tell her about the experience I have, and I have varied experience. This job was for a social media manager. I do have 5 years of experience within the marketing and social media industry. So anyway, I proceed to tell her my experience, and then she kind of cuts me off, and she's like, well, this company is hiring someone with 8 years of experience, so I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think you're experienced enough. And I'm like, okay, fair enough. if somebody has 8 years experience, but you're also the one who reached out to me, and I also can't change my age. Like, I swear these jobs are expecting you to be doing work experience by the age of like 10. I literally left uni in 2023 and was doing work experience all throughout uni. Yeah. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm just gonna shamelessly do this. My name is Dana. I've been a model for about 9 years.
She's right about everything.
I have a marketing degree. I also have a certification in front-end development. I can speak 2 other languages. I'm currently living in London, and I've been applying for jobs for over 6 months and zero responses. So if anyone knows anybody hiring, I'm more than happy to send my resume. But it's a tough journey out there, so if anyone's going through this, you're not alone. And that's it. I hope you all have a fantastic day.
Okay, I have been looking for a job for a few months in London. I'm from the US. I moved here. I have Irish citizenship, so I don't need a visa or anything. Tell me why it's the hardest thing. I am getting nowhere. I'm getting interviews. I'm getting to the final rounds, and then, you know, they're going with someone else. And I just don't know what to do. So coming on here for my London girlies, if your company is hiring, if you know of any recruiters that are looking for candidates, I'm your gal. Are there any networking events I can go to? Because experience is really good too. I work at a very established telehealth company in the US right now. It's skincare. I do product development and customer experience, so give it to me.
Jobs, or the lack of jobs seemingly. Do you run a business of any size? Do you work in a business of any size? Do you have any idea what their hiring plans are going forward? Well, a shocking report has come out in the last 24 hours from the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development, CIPD, which says that they have surveyed businesses in the UK, and hiring plans over the next 3 months by businesses are the lowest they've ever been since records began. That basically businesses are just not planning to hire anybody. And I have personal experience of this because I run a small recruitment company, and it's dead as a door now. People are just not hiring. They're sitting on their hands. They're shelving projects. They don't know whether to hire people or not to hire people. And that's because, for 2 reasons really. Firstly, they don't know where the economy is going, and they don't want to invest without having more sort of foresight and security and knowledge of where it's going. And secondly, the tax rises which came in a month or so ago, particularly employers' national insurance rises, have made it much more expensive to hire people. And so businesses are just sitting on their hands. They're not hiring people. Then we had official figures which came out this morning, which said, I believe, that employment totals across the country dropped by, I think it was 35,000. Now, that's not a massive number across the entire country, but it's an indication of the direction of travel. Employment is not going up, it's going down. At the same time, you had the figures come out on wage rises. Wages are rising at around about, I think it was 5.6 or 5.8%. Now, generally speaking, wage rises being healthy is a good thing. The problem is that that's significantly higher than inflation, and therefore what that probably means is that those wages are going to come down, or inflation is going to go up to meet it, because wage costs are an indicator of future inflation. So whereas interest rates have been coming down, inflation's been coming down, if wages stay high, then potentially inflation might go back up. So we've got a real sort of doom spiral, unfortunately. The economy is not growing, it's flatlining. Wage growth is still quite high. Inflation has come down, but might go back up again. The number of people in employment is dropping, and plans by companies to hire anybody are going down. Nobody's hiring anybody. So where exactly is economic growth going to come from? Any ideas? It ain't happening. It's damaging my business. I run a very small business, 2-man band. and it works in the IT and recruitment and technology sector. And we are struggling. I'll be completely honest with you. If you happen to run an IT company or a technology company, you're looking to hire anyone, give me a shout, because I will do you really, really good rates. We're desperate for new clients at the moment. We're desperate to find people that are hiring anyone. It's a struggle. So if you know anyone in that sector and you like me, then please give me a shout. I will do you a cracking deal just to get some business through the door. And that is the case across all of the small businesses that I know. And if that's the case across small businesses, it's probably the case across bigger businesses as well. It's not looking great. It's not looking rosy. We need to change things. These tax rises that came in have really badly damaged the economy, damaged business confidence, damaged employment. And they're not actually going to raise very much money. And it's not like they're plugging this alleged black hole, because the government have just announced, or recently the figures have come out, that borrowing for this year is going to be one of the highest in any years in living memory. It's going to be 115, 120 billion quid. So the tax rises have done bugger all. It's not looking good. Give me a call.